But what was your first impression dealing with them, Jay, Biggs, and Dame?
Let's see. So I met Damon first.
Mm-hmm.
He was managing Original Flavor. It's a
Yeah.
group called Original Flavor.
Mm-hmm.
And by then, I didn't really have that many videos, but like I said, I had friendships with the video commissioners. So Michelle Webb, who was at Atlantic Records, was like, I have a video I think you might be good for. It's a trio called Original Flavor. You got to talk to their manager. His name's Damon Dash. He's from Harlem. She said he's kind of arrogant, whatever. And I was like, yeah, it's cool.
Even back in '94, Dame was known for being real arrogant, like asshole.
Yeah, but he was cool though. He was cool with me. I mean, we're both from Harlem.
Hear that?
And but we're completely different people. But anyway, he was the manager, and I got along with him, so I got the video. So we did the video for Original Flavors, all that. I hadn't met Biggs at the time, but while we were shooting the video, Jay was in it. He let us borrow his Pathfinder, and I remember someone backed his Pathfinder up into something and sort of damaged it, but he didn't trip. But I never really paid him any mind because he was really just there.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't really, I never saw Jay dancing or anything like that. It wasn't even that type of video, even though there was dancing in the club in the video. But he was just there. I just remember he was real quiet. The only reason why he stuck out at the time is that we were shooting something outside, and then someone came and got me. It was like, oh, it's this guy at the bar, because the bar wasn't really open. We were just shooting there. He wants to buy a bottle of champagne, and he keeps bothering the owner. So can you talk to him? So I go and talk to him, and it's like, hey, the bar is closed. We can't buy it. It's illegal, whatever. He was like, all right, cool, boom, walked away. That was it. There was no beef. He wasn't some thug or anything like that. He just wanted to spend some money. They should have sold it to him. They could have made $100. But anyway, finished the video. The video came out. It was actually a success. It was like one of my first videos that played on MTV, MTV Raps, and they actually took a piece of the video and put it in the opening of the show. So
shout out to Lover, Dr. Dre.
Yeah. So I was like, all right, this is popping. And it was on BET. And then just randomly, I ran into Damon like a few months later. He's like, oh, I want to do a video for my boy Jay-Z. We ain't really got any money, but if you want to do it, let's do it. Mm-hmm. So I was like, all right, let's do it. And at that time, you think about it, when someone says they don't have any money, that means at some point you have to figure out, well, maybe this person is going to go somewhere. Should I invest my time, my connections, my skills into their career? Because that's the choice I had to make. Because he wasn't selling records. I didn't really know who Jay-Z was. I think he was on Can I Get Open? That song, he did Can I Get Open with Original Flavor. So he was in a video, but it wasn't his video. Mm-hmm. And he did Hawaiian Sophie, I'm sure, with Jazz, but I never saw that one until later. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna invest in these guys. Because like I said, Damon Dash was mad cool with me. Like, I had no problem with him. I could see his hustle, and I appreciated anybody who would even believe in me enough to help them on their journey, because I'm on my journey too. So let's go on the journey together. So we did the video, I Can't Get With That, up in Marcy Projects. The first time I've ever been to Marcy. I was a Manhattan snob, so I didn't really go to Brooklyn unless I had to. So we went up to Marcy, shot over there. I got crew for free, just had to rent the camera. And then he just, he had a bunch of people in the video. All the crew came out on I don't even think I think Rockefeller had just started. Like, I don't think they had an office yet. That's how new it was. And so they paid for it, cash or whatever. And, we knocked it out. And the video was really just to play on Video Music Box. If you know Ralph McDaniel's Video Music Box, it was a local video station that played all hip-hop. Mostly hip-hop and R&B.
Get a song on. I think they just wanted to get a song on there.
Yeah, they just wanted to get something out. So the single, obviously they put the single out, but everything was like self-distribution. So the video was really just for Ralph McDaniel's Video Music Box, and then the single came out. Clark Kent was in it, Sauce Money, Jazzo, Lil Sean, Original Flavor, obviously, bunch of people. That was kind of it. That was the start of the Rockefeller connection. After that, they're trying to shop deals. at labels. So they would get a deal at Payday. We did In My Lifetime. That was a deal at Payday, single deal. So it'll be Rockefeller under Payday or something like that. And eventually that's when I started to meet Biggs, Kareem Biggsburg. And, but he was real quiet. So you really, I didn't really know what he did at some point. I figured it out, but he was just like the quiet guy. So he's quiet until he starts laughing. Once they all start laughing, I think it's time to leave the room because they're going to cut you up once they get into it. But that was the one thing. He's quiet, but then if everyone's telling jokes, then it gets loud. But I always, he was always super mellow and mad cool. And if he had something to say, I usually listen because he didn't talk that much. So whatever he had to say, I always made a point to at least take it in and see if I can address whatever it would be. What else you want to know? Where we at with it? In My Lifetime, shot in that was video we shot in St. Thomas.
That's the famous St. Thomas line he drops. That it was him first.
Yeah, so we shot a little bit in my apartment in Chelsea. I had moved from Harlem to Chelsea, which is like the west side of Manhattan.
No, you said your apartment?
Huh? You
said they shot some of it in your apartment?
Yeah, but it was like the close-up of the money, all the money on the money machine. And then we shot some down the block. It was like cold and slushy and wet outside. And if you saw the video, so it starts with them out in the street, and then he pours the champagne, and then we cut to St. Thomas, and it's beautiful, and it's blue, and girls in bikinis. And so we just had a good time.
Have you had been to St. Thomas before? How was that?
I actually had been to St. Thomas before. I was working on video for Another Bad Creation.
The Candy people, right?
Who?
That's so for real. Another Bad Creation they have that one hit song, We're in the Park.
Yeah, ABC, Another Bad Creation. That was Michael Bivins' group.
Yeah.
So I had worked Another Bad Creation and SWV. We did a video out there for Downtown. And then Frankie Beverly and May. So yeah, I had already been to St. Thomas.
Frankie Beverly and May, Jesus.
So
a name drop.
Yeah, so like I said, I had a whole extra career. Like I had fingers in the pies, but we're gonna focus on the directing. But so I had already been to St. Thomas. So I knew we could do that. We could make something work.